Hi, welcome to DAPP Blocks. In this video, we will build our first React.js application on Ethereum blockchain. We will try to connect our application to Ethereum testnet and we'll try to execute few functions. If you are new on this channel, my name is Himmat. Here we learn all fundamental concepts and practical development of blockchain technologies. So, if this is something helpful to you, then please press the like button and subscribe to the channel. Also press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Let's get started. First, we need to download and install the nodejs. You can use this URL and depending your operating system, you can download it and install it. I have already installed, so I'm skipping this step. So once you install it, you need to check it's installed or not. Just type node-v. It's 14.17. In your case, you will have higher version. Now let's create React.js application. For that, you need to type a command npx create React app. You can mention your project name. Here we have mentioned 01 underscore start. So it will take few seconds. So meantime, let's understand this web 2 and web 3 concept. So if you observe here, if you see here for in the web 3, we have this front end. So we are going to create a front end and there are two types of blockchains, local blockchain and Ethereum mainnet or testnet. So we are going to connect our front end application to testnet. So there are three ways to connect. First one is MetaMask. We already covered that. Second one is to use the web3.js and third one to use the ether.js. In order to connect the testnet, we need node provider. Here we are going to use the Infura. Infura is one of the node provider. Likewise, you have other node providers. We can use that as well. So in today's video, we are covering front-end connecting to the Ethereum testnet, and in upcoming videos, I will show you how to connect to the Ganax blockchain as well. Now let's see it's installed or not. It's still installing. I'll wait for a while. So it's successfully installed. Run a command npm start. This will launch our application on a browser. If you see here, this application, React.js application is successfully created. Now let's go and open in the editor. Here we are using the Visual Studio Code. Select the folder. If you see here, all modules you can find in the node modules folder. There is other folder public where you can find the index.html and other details. And in the source folder, app.js. If you see the package.json, these are the dependencies by default installed. We need few additional dependencies. If you see here, we need this web3, then .env, then bootstrap, React bootstrap. So you can follow two ways. You can either go to the command line and install it using npm install and the library name. So for this, you need to go and install each and every individual dependencies. Second way, instead, what you can do, you can just copy that entire stuff, entire libraries, and paste it into this dependency block. And from here, you can just run npm install. So this will install all the dependencies which you have mentioned in the package.json. Now let's go and create one file which is .env. So basically .env is used to store the sensitive information, for example wallet address or RPC URL. Other variables you can store into this .env. We are going to create few variables. So first one is React app address, where you need to enter an wallet address. Then React app RPC HTTP URL. So we need this HTTP URL to connect to the Ethereum testnet. If you see in this image, Infura node provider will give us a HTTP URL. What you need to do, you have to go to the infura.io and you have to create an account. You can just sign up. Once you log into this account, then you need to create a new project. Here you need to select the product is Ethereum. You can mention any name for this project. I already created DAPP, so I'm not creating new one. So once you click on this setting, you will see this type of page where there is a project ID, project secret, and these are the endpoints. You can select this endpoint for mainnet or any of the testnet. So these are two URLs. One is HTTP, second one is WSS. So WSS is required for WebSocket programming. Here we are going to use the HTTP URL. You just need to copy that HTTP URL and paste it into the environment. So I already created that file with that value, and I'm going to replace that .env into our project folder. So this is done. Now we will create a folder inside the source, that is components, and inside that folder we will create one file, main.component.js. So either you can use this app.js to write your entire business logic, or you can use different modules to add your logic. So here we will use main.component.js, connect to the Ethereum testnet and run some other functions. Let's write some code. So first you need to import the React. So write the import React from React. Then write a function name. Here we can call it as a function main, and the syntax of it. And you need to export this function in order to call it from the app.js. So this function should return something to show on the web page. So here we will add something. Let's add welcome to DAPP blocks. Save this file. You can go to the app.js. You need to import this. First you need to add the import React. So import React from React. Then you need to import this main.component. So import main from, you need to provide the path. So dot slash components slash main.component. So this way we can import other components as well. Now we have to redirect from app.js to the main.component.js. So we can remove this part, and for redirect we can use the browser router. We can end this tag. Just cut and paste it at the end. Now you can use the route path. You need to provide the path over here. Write the path, and since this is the home page, just add the slash and add the component, which component it should be. So it should be main component. If you see here, browser router and route already imported from the libraries. This is done. So our application will redirect to the main.component. So this npm install is also completed. Now just run the npm start. This will launch our application. So this should print welcome to DAPP blocks. Yeah. If you see here, welcome to DAPP blocks. Our application is redirected from app.js to the main.component.js. Now here you can write your business logic, whatever you want to build. So you can use it. Now let's change the tab name from React app to, let's say, DAPP blocks. You can save this file. Now let's go and write our main logic into the main.component.js. So here we need to get this variable from .env. So for that you need to write the required and the .env. You can see a .env module dependency is there. So we are using that dependency. Then .config. Then you can get the variables. Now let's create a variable constant address, and to get the variable from .env you need to write process .env dot react app and address. So for this particular variable react app address, we have stored the wallet address. Now you can print that into this home page. If you see here, this is print. This is your wallet address. Just get this wallet address to the new line. So let's add address. Outer, you need to add the outer div. Okay. You can save this file and refresh this. If you see here, this is your wallet address from .env file. Now we need to use the web3.js and RPC, HTTP RPC URL. Now first import the web3. So you can import it like web3 equal to require web3. So you can find this modeling package.js as well. Web3, this is our dependency. Now get the RPC HTTP URL from .env. So create a variable RPC HTTP URL. Then RPC HTTP URL and process .env dot react app, and instead of address you need to write rpc underscore http url. So this is the variable name we have stored in .env. So value is from infura.io, which I have shown you. Now create a connection. So const web3 is equal to 3 and bracket new web3 and then dot provider, and then dot http provider. Here you have to pass this http link. This is how you can create an web3 object to connect our front-end application to the Ethereum testnet. Now write some code in the main function. So first we need to set some parameters. So here what we will do, we will fetch an account balance for this particular wallet. So let's create a variable called ether balance, and the method is set ether balance, and use the use state. So use state is there. So now you have to import this use state. So go back. You need to add this into the import. So you can add it here, React and use state from the React. Okay, save this. Okay, done. And go down. You need to get the wallet balance. So for that, you can just write const balance is equal to await. You need to use the web3. Just write the web3.eat.get balance. Here we have to use the await. So we cannot call this await method from outside of async function. So we have to create the function, asynchronous function. So async function and ether, get get balance, and add this line into the function. Okay, so and from here you can call get balance. So we need to set this variable. We can use the set ether balance, and the value is balance. So you can print this, refresh it. Okay, let's see what happened. Go to the inspect and the console. So let's see what is an error. So here HTTP provider. Okay, this, I think we missed something. Let's go back. What is web3 new web3 provider? Yeah, this should be providers, not provider. Okay, just save this file and check providers. This is again new web3. This is fine, I guess. Okay, just refresh. Now check what is an error. Process is not defined. Okay, okay. Here we have missed this. So you have to write this the React and in curly braces use state. So now this should be solved. Refresh. Okay. If you see here, you can find the vault address and the corresponding ETH balance. If you observe here, wallet balance is O dot this 6476, and here this is showing 6476. So this get balance always return balance in V format. So for that we need to convert that V to Ether. So before converting this, let's check this balance into the unit converter. This unit converter, just paste this way, and if you see here Ether, so this is our balance in ETH. See here, this is exact matching. Okay, now here you can write const and the ETH balance or any other variable equal to, then you need to convert that to the Ether. So use the web3 dot utils dot from UI. There should be two parameters. First one is balance, second one is Ether. So we need to convert this from UI to Ether. So balance, and this balance should be in string format. So convert, just write the dot toString. So convert that to the toString. Now we need to set this ETH balance to our variable, so that it will print the balance in ETH. So just save it and refresh it. What is an issue again? Again there should be something we have missed. Check this utils, that is fine, with this fine. Okay, so this from we W should be capital. Now refresh it. Yeah, if you see here, this is our wallet and this is our balance for that wallet. You can write this ETH or something. So if you see here, this is wallet and this is wallet balance in ETH. So this is how we can create simple React.js frontend, and we can connect our frontend to the Ethereum blockchain. Here we have mentioned HTTP URL for the testnet. Instead of that, you can change that URL to the mainnet, so that our application will connect to the Ethereum mainnet. We'll explore more web3.js methods or functions in our upcoming videos. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.